at the rhythm of the sun. Well, I was wide awake until the dawn upon her face, and the echoes of our song as it hummed along. So stay with me, you are my missing pieces. Oh, you are my missing pieces. You are my missing pieces. So won't you stay with me? Good morning, yes.
Are you excited today?
Maybe.
Today is Richard's Christmas.
Play me a Christmas song. That's exactly what this is.
So I just want to tell you, Merry Christmas, my friend. Merry Christmas to you.
It's perfect. Thank you very much. Merry Christmas to everyone. And in your gift, your package, not spoiler alert, is morphine. We were all going to get a solid dose of morphine today, which I desperately need. I didn't tell you this before we did a quick tech check. I fell this morning and injured myself. Well,
as her name comes up, I love the time.
I know, it's totally relevant to me being a vocal coach. No, I went for another jog, and apparently the level of effort required of lifting the foot 1 inch to get to the sidewalk was dangerous. I wasn't prepared. I didn't look at, like, I hurt myself. No, I'm bleeding and I need drugs. And today,
bleeding.
Hello, everyone. Thank you so much for joining us. Zerum, Tressa, Ronald, Latte Lover, Pizza and Donuts.
Oh.
Hello,
just, having a conversation the other day with Christy about if calories and health weren't a factor, what would you eat? And I feel like donuts, I'd just eat them all day long. All day long.
That is
They're
a quality.
The perfect food.
That is a quality conversation, I must say. Today, the songs have been pre-selected based on all of your wonderful comments leading up to today, a series of previous Morissette reactions. So we kind of like took the best of there, and or at least the most requested. I can't say the best of because there's always more to see. So we are not taking requests today. However, after the live stream is done, by all means, please leave in the comments what we missed and what we need to go back and watch for Maury Part 4, because Christmas is going to keep coming. It's not stopping today. I can promise you that.
Merry Christmas.
Yeah, let's go.
Let's hit like and subscribe out there and ring that bell. And
yes.
Let's get going.
Yes, and also, if you would be so kind, consider buying us a coffee to help grow and support this page. You can even become a silver, gold, or diamond Thronely member with added perks and more-rificness.
All right, now you're just stretching.
I'm stretching. Also, there's Throga.com's got a bunch of cool stuff that you should check out. So, let's begin. First song up is Listen. This is Morissette singing at the Theater Solar, and this is in 2018.
Okay.
Pull this up. I can't
Thanks,
wait.
Pizza and Donuts. You know the way to my heart. Just through donuts.
And Deb, thank you already for the 3 coffees before we even started. You were like on it. Thank you so much.
Oh yeah, thank you, Deb, so much. Ed Quinberg, thank you.
Yes, thank you. Thank you, Christian. And Junie and Daniel. This is No.
Who is this?
Is it?
I don't think I can really complete this song because
Is that Lonnie?
this is more of your song.
Who is this?
Ladies and gentlemen, the journey of Morissette. Listen. Listen to the sound from deep within. It's only beginning to find.
It was Lonnie, okay.
Oh, the time has come for my dreams to be heard. They will not be pushed aside into your own. All 'cause you won't listen.
Like, I'm sorry for stopping it right here. I saw a comment come in, and let me pull this up if I can find it real quick. Hold on. Someone suggested that we've got the wrong video, that there's a better one. Like, I'm already wanting to cry. Like, what do you mean there's a better one? What are you even talking about?
Let's do it.
Is it just a better fan cam from this performance, or a totally different one? Because it's, she's obviously sung the song many times. Oh my God, just that opening tone and squeak was just amazing.
You love her squeak. I love her squeak too.
Oh.
She's bringing out the big guns today with just the tone. It's she's got that guttural, soulful. Oh, that's great.
Yeah, everything about it. So I'm just waiting for this to kind of catch up, because chat's a little behind. So all right, so this is the right one. So I'm sure there's other ones that we can check out in the future. So I'm going to keep going here, because this is just, I mean, I can hear her clearly. She's killing it. I'm going to back up a little bit. Let's see. Just the style, the timing, everything through there. It's just felt absolutely amazing. Let's just keep going. Yes, I agree.
Absolutely.
It is too early to cry, but it's still, I think it's, how drugs work. It's like the anticipation of what's coming. The brain.
No,
like,
Richard,
bathes.
I don't.
I'm referring to aspirin or
Okay.
Tylenol.
Yes.
Someone that all have done so long ago.
That's cool the way she does that verse.
Yeah.
So yun po, my journey began ever since I was little. This is all I wanted.
I thought you
to
talked
be,
like a completely
to be
different
singer
thing.
po talaga. Kaya I really worked hard for it. Before po sa Cebu, kasi taga-Cebu po ako, sumasali kami sa mga singing contest, sa mga radio stations dyan, sa mga contest sa malls. Pero yun talaga, may mga doors talagang nagko-close. And I don't know why, it kept on happening sa akin. May sinalihan ako sa Cebu din po before. I was 9 years old. That was my very first TV competition na sinalihan ko. Little Big Star Cebu. Wala. Nag-close yung door na yan. Hanggat sa, tinutuloy ko yung pagiging student ko, and then I heard my auditions for TV5's Talentadong Pinoy. Nag-audition din po ako doon. Wala. I didn't make it. The door closed again. And then a few months after, nagkaroon ng Artista Search in TV5. This was called Star Factor. Ayun! Umabot ako sa Grand Finals. But then, wala. Nag-close din po yung door na yun. And then I just kept waiting and waiting. And then biglang, it happened. ABS-CBN's The Voice of the Philippines. Nag-open yung door na yun. Para sa akin,
right?
Naging semi-finalist ako.
Wow. Okay.
So, two things. One, Everett, thank you for the coffee. Sorry, that kind of like doubled on top of each other right away. Thank you very much. But Starburst was just saying she's never won a singing competition.
Which is just stupid. It's like, how is that even possible?
It just seems wrong, but all right.
I feel like that's a common thing with some of the greats. Like the Beatles never won anything growing up, and it's like growing up, when they were forming and going through their whole journey. Yeah, and it's just, I guess people don't see greatness sometimes.
But it's the perseverance too. There's also, I mean, I know
Mm-hmm.
of several amazing musicians, not necessarily singers, but amazing musicians that the world's never going to know because opportunity, one thing, or just perseverance wasn't there. They're just like they develop
Mm-hmm.
an amazing skill, but the industry is scary and rejection is difficult. So there's kind of a thick-skinned necessity, to put yourself out there. And not everybody has that.
Even more.
Yeah, it's very endearing.
I love the contrast real quick too.
Her conversation.
I mean, it's just like she's like, "Thank you so much, I did that." And it's just like,
That was the
huge
best
tone.
impression of Maury ever.
This tone that's just coming from the depths, it's just. I mean, and I don't know how tall she is, but I'm assuming she's not that big. And
No,
the sound
she's pretty
that she
petite.
creates,
Yeah, it's incredible. Here we go.
I don't know why. All these doors just kept on closing. But you know what? Ang twist no nung sa The Voice, although I did not really make it sa top sa competition na yun, I'm so grateful kasi there were still many, many doors na nag-open despite me not winning. And just came to realize na my family and friends and management and all the supporters, grabe lang din talaga yung support po nila para sa akin. And I realized that I was never really alone. Kaya, ngayon, dito pa rin ako. Oh, I'm screaming out, and my dreams will be heard. Life will not be pushed aside always into your own, all 'cause you won't listen.
Wow. Well, that opens the show with a bang. Good Lord.
Oh my God.
Literally, good Lord. That's like...
I don't think I've ever heard her go quite as like take you to church feeling.
Yeah.
It just like really went on the gospel
really
side of
amped it
like
up.
that. Yeah, that guttural aspect and just and then the combination of the
Do you want an impression of what that sounds like? I can show you. No. Okay, continue.
let's I think for those of you who are interested, just watch it back later. You can dive it. You know, maybe we'll timeline that Johnny's impression.
Yeah.
We'll put a timestamp for everybody to relive and enjoy.
Over and over.
The growls in combination immediately following those clear tone, rich overtone, but clear in contrast is what also shows just the skill sets of it. It's not a worn voice. It's not fatigued. It's just a felt tension. It's like hitting a stomp box. For those of you who know what that is for playing guitar, it's like an effects pedal kind of thing. It's like on off. It's like triggering muscles in the lower part of the throat. It's the laryngeal pharynx region. Just like squeezes, just like instant, but it's just the right type of tension.
Doing it in the right way because she's riffing like a monster.
Yes,
just all over the place. There's such a flexibility and speed to what she's doing, and you can't if the stomp box is down too much, if it's too heavy, you can't do that. So it's just she's got that right balance.
Absolutely amazing. Check this section again. I know we have more songs to do, but goosebumps. I think God broke the mold with her larynx. I mean, what an instrument!
Just referencing one of the comments, Roswell. I think Morissette might be the best growler in the Philippines. I was thinking something similar in the sense of like, what a testament to her when you hear her, and we know that she does a lot of different styles.
Yeah.
When you hear her in this one setting, it's like she's like the best at that. It's like every style that she does, it's like it comes across that's like her thing, the thing that she does. If that's the only thing she did, I would still be a massive fan. But then you think, you step out and and just see how many things she does to that level stylistically. It's pretty unbelievable. Yeah.
Absolutely amazing. I see lots of requests coming in for And I'm Telling You. That is actually the closer for today. So that one is on the list. We're going to close with that. So no worries there.
What is that song from, the one we just heard? Listen. Is that from
it's from Dreamgirls.
That's from Dreamgirls too? Okay, because it has a I'm Telling You kind of feel to it. Did Jennifer Hudson sing that one?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I know she's saying I'm Telling You.
Beyond.
Well, is that Beyonce?
Beyonce.
Okay.
Yeah, there's Beyonce, and then I'm Telling You is Jennifer Hudson, and then before that was Jennifer Holiday, which kind of made initially that song famous. So, okay. We are moving on to Morissette Rock Medley at the World Trade Center Mitsubishi Motors booth.
Speaking of different styles, bring them on.
Let's do it.
Bring them on.
It's just a fan cam here. Oh, she'd be able to view it better that way. When is this? Fill us in if you know. We're looking at something that was posted 2 years ago, but I don't know if that's when it actually took place or is just delayed in the post.
Well, let's look by the phones. What year phone is that iPhone right there?
Well, aren't
Looks
you
like
clever?
a 2000. I don't know. They all kind of look the same.
Because when I think Johnny, I think tech. So I should have asked for that first.
A big round of applause. So honored to be here. I'm actually super excited because I myself, me and my family, we're actually customers of the brand, and I'm just as excited to be seeing these beauties here that I'm sharing on stage. Thank you so much.
It is just 2 years ago. Okay, cool.
I'm so excited as well because we have the band here and we've prepared something very, very special in celebration of Mitsubishi Motors and Rally Art. Something powerful. So you guys are in for a treat. I hope you guys enjoy these classics, rock classics.
Oh.
If you guys know these songs, please sing along with me.
Classic indeed. Dream on.
Thank you for your suggestion, Flory. I don't know, do you think she'll be able to get the high notes at the end?
Who can say?
All connected beautifully.
I think she's gonna be able to hit the high note, Richard.
Holy shit.
Okay.
That was an octave over the high note.
Oh my gosh. Just when you think you've heard it all, that's something new right there.
I'm gonna back it up.
Okay.
Where was that?
That's a B flat. I gotta hear the octave again. 'Cause
I mean,
it kind of that's like dog ear type stuff. Is it that high?
Yeah. No, it is. Yeah.
Yeah, because she's okay. Because the chorus she's singing, so that's B flat 4.
Right. That's B flat right there.
Yeah, because and what Steven Tyler did originally would go. I don't remember what key they do it in originally, Aerosmith, but it would be the octave up.
Yeah. Which, and by the way, is awesome.
She must have gone 2 octaves up.
Yeah, she did. out of view. I had to replace my webcam. I no longer have my Dimash cam view, so we just have to imagine it's that way.
Wow.
Jeez. Okay, breathe. Let's hear this again.
That's your first. I feel like that's one of your first cries from shock. Usually it's an emotional response. This was like, you know.
No, the first time we saw her on the Wish Bus, the very first episode, when she went up to Whistletone, that was my first time crying on this channel, or in public, and it's been a downfall spiral ever since.
Yes, sure has. Wow. It's weird. Like,
It's a push.
It's almost both.
Yeah,
it's almost both.
She's projecting the whistle tone in a way I'm not used to hearing. Usually, it's more of a clear, like when you hear, Mariah or Dimash or other whistle tone singers, Gabriel. It's more of a clear, more of like a crystal tone mixed in it. There's like body to this. There's like some meat behind it.
It almost sounds like both octaves are happening at the same time. Actually, like it starts out almost in that the B flat 5, and then by the end it's definitely B flat 6.
But they're like overlap. But you're not hearing her slide up the octave. It's like there is this. You can't do both, can you?
She can maybe. If anyone can.
No, listen. So the false folds are like. Yeah, Starburst is asking what register was that. That's exactly what I'm trying to calculate in my brain, because falsetto, which she would be at with the B flat 4, or sorry, B flat 5.
Yeah.
So just like that head voice falsetto overlap there. Mm-hmm. And the difference is the head voices, the folds are thin and stretched. Falsetto, the folds slightly separate. Now a whistle tone is different because the folds stop vibrating completely, and it's just the air curling between the tense folds, just like you do with your lips. So that's how a whistle is created. There's nothing actually vibrating. But is it possible to have the falsetto so the folds can separate in the back like a whistle overtone with the falsetto stretched? God, maybe that's theoretically possible.
I mean,
I might have to rewrite that chapter in my book.
Right. No, I think Everett said it right. Chris Everett, not the tennis player.
Polyphonic.
It sounds polyphonic. Yes.
Yeah, it does, and that's what I'm wondering if there's the speed of vibration at that. But that's 880 cycles per second. That's 1,000. That's just over 1,700 cycles per second if the folds are vibrating at that speed, which is insane. But then I'm gonna have to go back and study this.
We have to hear it one more time.
Okay.
It almost sounds like harmonics too.
We have a lot more songs to get to today. So, oh my goodness! All right, well, last time.
One more time. Yeah, it starts out.
She's in whistle, but she does the dr, the dr, the consonant is you're right. That's the B flat
octave lower
5, the dr, and then it has this insane,
like
such a smooth,
like harmonic resonance. Yeah,
resonance. But she is going to the B flat 6, which is whistle. So they're not actually overlapping, but there's a resonance that's there. Okay, I feel a little better. Just in my brain, my anatomical brain's like falling apart right now. But so I can hear the split, but the accuracy and the skill set to execute that is insane. Let's continue.
Wow.
Whew. You can mix 2 registers, but not into whistle. Tasty
your Bon Jovi.
choices.
Thanks, Arnold.
Thank you very much for the super chat. Oh, dancers coming in. I don't know if that was the guitar harmonic or her voice. Did you hear that little?
Let me hear it again.
Listen again. Ooh, yeah. Sorry. Did you hear it? It's like
One more time.
It's yeah, I think it's C7.
Oh, the song isn't. Is it? Okay.
Listen for the C7. It's right after prayer. You're not hearing that?
No.
You guys hear it, right? Am I delusional here? And I think it's her because she's got a delay on her voice. Then you hear it echo.
Okay.
That's
The
her.
little whistle thing?
Yeah. It's a C7.
I thought that was somebody whistling in the crowd. Okay.
No.
Wow. So, I want to talk about something real quick. So, with a recording like that, not the greatest recording, probably from somebody's iPhone, iPhone 6 from 2000 and no, I don't know.
The S42 model.
The S42 model, yeah. So, not the greatest sound quality. Okay, it's probably like described as very mid-rangey. You don't got a lot of top end.
Yeah.
It's sort of muddy. But I feel like a recording like that really highlights her pitch accuracy and her pitch resonance. So there's just when I think about pitch, I don't think about it as like a line. It's not like, okay, here's an A. It's more of like a spectrum. Here's an A, right?
Sure.
And you can kind of go a little sharp or a little sharp or a little flat within that spectrum. Still is an A, still is in tune, but depending on what mood you're going for, if you want to have a little bit more of an edge, or kind of have a little bit more of like a laid back approach, the edge you want to go sharp, the laid back approach you want to go a little flat. But so I'm meandering.
Where are you going with this?
So what I'm trying to say is, so when I do vocal editing, okay, and I sort of fix pitch,
sure,
I listen to resonance, okay? And sometimes it's not just right down the middle.
I know where you're going.
Sometimes
Okay.
it's okay. So sometimes being sharp is the way to go. Sometimes being a little flat is the way to go. But it's all about resonance, okay? And what she does so well, and it's accentuated with this particular sound of the camera. There's just this perfect resonance always with her pitch. It just always lands in just the right spot, and it's probably subliminal to a lot of people because if you're not a musician, you don't really know it. You just feel it, okay?
Right.
And that's what I think is happening with people. Why they're so drawn to her is because there's just this, I don't know, it's like this vibrational resonance that's happening that's just done so well, and it just kind of like puts you at ease or something. I don't know. It just feels so good. Yeah.
So just to kind of going off what you're saying. So if I were to play like this G,
Mm-hmm.
you can see with the piano, it's like on the line, right?
Yeah.
As opposed to like a vocal, like to the ear, it's like, oh, that's on pitch, but you can see there's a spectrum of just the fundamentals. What I was just showing is, well, that was pitchy, like sharp, flat, a little bit more. You can hear how it alters in terms of its fundamental frequency, meaning the actual speed of vibration of the folds. What you're talking about is it's kind of a collection of harmonics that take place beyond just the actual pitch. So that there's frequencies below and above that identify that actual sound. And that's the difference between your voice, my voice, Maury's voice. It's the individual fingerprint of the overtones just in speaking, which you can see is all over the place when I'm talking right now versus when I'm singing. There it is, right? So it's kind of all over the place. Ooh.
Yeah, so you can hear your G kind of go, ooh.
It's a little, yeah.
It's a subtle difference, but there's something with the resonance of it that just, I think people that just have such a great ear, or maybe just an internal sense of it. I don't know how she does it. I don't think anybody knows how she does what she does, but there's just something. She just lands it so great. I mean, and these are not easy songs, and this is live, and there's so many factors that can sabotage you when you're live. I mean, I'm assuming a car dealership is not the ideal acoustic.
It's not generally designed for acoustic.
But it just doesn't matter. It just doesn't matter. Yeah.
No, not with her. It's absolutely amazing. A couple things. One, thank you so much, Jessica, for 10 coffees. As always, thanks for brightening our day with your knowledge, excitement, enthusiasm for Morissette. Thank you so much for that.
Yeah. Really, thank you guys all for the coffees. And we know that, not everybody can afford the coffees. The ones that can, we really appreciate it.
Especially with the currency difference.
So much. But we appreciate everybody watching. And if you can't do coffees, so even if you just press the like and subscribe button, I mean, just it helps helps keep us doing what we're doing and keeps people watching us. So we appreciate all. It
helps the YouTube algorithm as it shows up on more feeds. So we really appreciate you doing that. Other question that came in real quick before we play the next song, which is My Immortal, and it's Morissette playing piano, which we've never seen. I don't know how we haven't seen this yet, so I'm excited for this.
It?
I don't think
never
so.
Seen it once?
Have we seen her play piano? Maybe we did once.
I feel like I'm not shocked by this, but I feel like that's the whole shock has left my system because we've been shocked so many times. It's just become the norm. Maybe
we have, but I'm not remembering it.
Yeah.
If we have, let us know which song. The other question that came in that it wasn't in this chat but a previous one, and I wanted to throw this out to you real quick, Johnny, is someone asked, because of your perfect pitch, do you associate color or sense of smell? It's like, is there any other, like, when you...
I mean, there's always a sense of smell, but that's because I think of me. I think I always just... no, just kidding.
This is a BOA. This is a BOB.
No, it's... we kind of talked about this. We had a Throga members meeting, and we were kind
of... Diamond members, yeah.
Diamond members, yeah. Diamond members meeting, and we were touching upon this. And I think with me, it's definitely... It's a vibrational thing, because... So when I'm listening to things on a speaker or in like a live setting, say like a more of a controlled live setting, like a classical music concert where I mean, that's all about the resonance, and it's like you're
Right.
really feeling it. I think that's a lot of it for me. Because sometimes when you wear in-ears, and actually I want to talk about these in-ears because these are better.
Yeah,
But
these are.
normally when you have in-ears, it's like you miss that, and it's basically you're getting the information, you're getting like the ones and twos of it all, you know, as opposed to like that real visceral feeling of it. And I think I miss out on some of that here. I do pretty well in this show with just the in-ears. But yeah, I like listening to like with my
The
whole being.
ambiance of the.
Yeah,
And
but these things. So these are our new toys.
yes.
They, and they are awesome. So yeah, the West Tone Audios, and they just give you that sort of body that I need, to sort of have that resonance to hear the pitch better. Actually,
And I can't identify the pitch like you, and I don't know of Morissette having perfect pitch. I don't. No one suggested that she does, but her relative pitch and her awareness of pitch is just super fine tuned. So I'm sure she has to feel it because you can't. Going back to that Mitsubishi Motors thing, you can't actually experience the room in a healthy sonic acoustic way. So it's like she has to be feeling just a sense of trust, to execute the way she did. That was almost arguably like a perfect performance, just all the way through that entire thing on extreme levels. It was absolutely amazing. But I want to move forward here. So we're going to move to My Immortal. This has been requested by many. This is Evanescence, I'm presuming. Let's check it out. I think there's sound.
good.
I don't hear anything yet.
No, but to answer your question more fully too, I think it is it's
syempre,
a
wala akong
feeling, and
banda
it's also
dito, right?
visual too. When I hear pitch, I kind of see it as
You
well.
do kind of like visualize it. Yeah, I was curious if there's
Yeah.
like other senses that kind of came in with that.
Yeah.
Here we go. Requests, by the way, please leave them in the comments after the live stream, not in the chat. Everything's selected for today. Thank you.
Now, I'm the band. I'm the band with all of this. Pero this song is amazing. So here's a song.
It's 2
Here's
years
a
ago.
track by Evanescence. And yeah, they got really amazing songs. I think I've sung this na pala in a stream before.
I
Pero
love this
masaya to
song
with
too.
reverb.
I'm so tired of being here, suppressed my own childish fears. And if you have to leave, I wish that you would just leave, 'cause your presence still lingers here, and it won't leave me alone. These wounds won't seem to heal. This pain is just too real. There's just too much that time cannot erase.
Oh,
You cried, I'd wipe away all of your tears. You scream, I'd fight away all of your fears. And I held your hand through all of these years, but you still
The delicacy that she's singing with right now. She's using just a trace of airflow, just enough to trigger the folds, and then she's just like painting this such a sensitive, vulnerable, just blanket of goodness. I'm just gonna stop. I'm just gonna hit play.
she's just floating on her vibrato too. It's just
Float. Oh, great way to put it.
Oh my goodness!
Such a-
And I love the original version. I love it. I love Amy Lee. I love.
Oh,
the band.
Amy's awesome.
They were a huge influence on us. The nuance of this performance is just it's something different. It's something
I agree.
different.
I agree.
Man.
Yeah, never mind the fact that she's playing piano too.
doing it all at the same time. Yeah.
You used to captivate me by your resonating light. Now I'm bound by the life you left behind. Your face it haunts my once pleasant dreams. Your voice it chased away all the sanity in me. These wounds won't seem to heal. This pain is just too real. There's just too much that time cannot erase. You cried and wipe away all of your tears. You'd scream and fight away all of your fears. And I held your hand through all of these years, but you still have all of me. I've tried so hard to tell myself that you're gone, but though you're still with me, I've been alone
That resonates perfect.
When you cried and wipe away all of your tears, when you scream and fight away all of your fears, and I held your hand through all of these years, but you still all of me.
Ay, wala akong...
By the way,
Wala akong sound effects. Thank you, everybody. That was
so
my
cute.
Immortal. Crazy. I've always loved that song. Super. Thank you to you who requested that song.
Go ahead. What were you going to say?
just by the way, she's just sitting Indian style while she's doing this. Just piano's on the floor. She's sitting Indian style on the floor, and it's just
the breath control in this is more impressive to me than what she did in Dream On. I mean, even with obviously you have to have great balance of air pressure in order to get the chest voice, head voice, falsetto, and whistle that she did in vocal fry, all the registers in that particular piece. So we know she's capable, right? But to take on a song and to maintain a sense of just delicacy but that Broadway projection, moments mixed in with it. But bookending this particular piece with such a gentle approach takes such an amazing control of airflow, and you can do that in any position. But yeah, when you're sitting, there's just a casualness to it, to still, because you're using your abs to hold yourself up like she is there versus standing. That's why people generally prefer to stand when they sing to get their best performance, because they can kind of let their torso float over the hips. Their abs don't have to be used as much. So there, she's using the abs in order to keep her body position, but then also controls the exhale on top of that in a way that's just.
But even
perfect.
The arm position being forward as a piano player,
the whole thing, yeah,
that can affect you too. And and it just doesn't seem to affect her at all.
In her level of automation with the piece, because she's mixing herself. She's like, oh, let me turn the piano up over here, and then she's doing all that stuff, and then vocally, that's why I had to close my eyes, because I was actually distracted by all the movement, because she's just like in autopilot. I'm just like, oh my God. Oh, it was incredible.
Yeah, great version of it. Great version of a great song.
All right, we are on to the next song. We're going to check out Driver's License, an Olivia Rodrigo cover. This is on her page. We should be able to see this without a transparency as well, so hopefully we're good. Whew. All right. And scrolling her phone. Yeah, looking at the notes and everything. It's just nuts. All right, here we go. Oh, she was on her bed? Well, either way.
I got my driver's license last week, just like we always talked about. 'Cause you were so excited for me to finally drive up to your house. But today I drove through the suburbs, crying 'cause you weren't around.
It's 3 years ago.
And you're probably with that blonde girl who always made me doubt. She's so much older than me. She's everything I'm insecure about. Yeah, today I drove through the suburbs. 'Cause how could I ever
Is the whole thing a cappella?
someone else? And I know we weren't perfect, but I never felt this way for no one. And I just can't imagine how you could be so okay now that I'm gone. 'Cause you didn't mean what you wrote in that song about me. 'Cause you said forever, now I drive alone past your street.
This is cool. We don't hear her isolated like this. So I'm hearing just more layers in definition with her articulation. Not to suggest she's ever been poor with articulation. I mean, her pronunciation, consonants, vowel shapes, everything is just always super clean. But I just love hearing just those little details that go beyond that music inevitably just kind of eats up. They all have to share frequency. The more instruments you bring in, the harder it is to carve out sound for the singer. So this is pretty cool.
It's really cool, yeah.
In her relative pitch and everything is just like spot on.
Yeah, I was just testing.
Just talking about that.
Where she started and where she ended at the same spot.
It's like exactly. That's what I was thinking too. By the way, thank you. We had a couple coffees. John,
yes, we did.
See those?
Yes, Jessica and oh wait, we already talked about. Thank you again, Jessica. Mylu, not Maya Angelou. Mylu. And
we nicknamed her.
The 10.
Oh, thank you.
10 coffees. Thank you so much. And Somioni.
Somioni. Thank you for your
Somioni.
And all my friends are tired of hearing how much I miss you, but I kind of feel sorry for them, 'cause they'll never know you the way that I do. Today I drove through the suburbs and pictured I was driving home to you. And I know we weren't perfect, but I never felt this way for no one. And I just can't imagine how you could be so okay now that I'm gone. No, you didn't mean what you wrote in that song about me. 'Cause you said forever, now I drive alone past your street.
This might be a weird question. Does anybody?
Perfect.
I don't doubt it. Does anyone know if she has to deal with like allergies? Does she have like she's sensitive to allergies, whatever? I hear a little hair in her voice, like not literally like dog hair, but there's sometimes
Ew.
ew. Sometimes like if you're maybe a little bit sick or if you have allergies, there's just a little swelling of the folds or an irritation. You're just something in there. And to me, for this song, it actually adds something. It gives it a little bit, it almost sounds like you're just done crying. Like after you cry, like the vocal folds are kind of beat up just a little bit because of the choking sensation, because this is a pressure relief valve when we cry or laugh in extreme emotion, and not just for singing, obviously. So that okay, there you go. So she's saying that she was sick. She was sick during this time. So you kind of hear that built into her tone, but it works for this because the song, the lyrics, it was just really well written piece. It's just like this longing and missing somebody and just like this back and forth. So it's like a well chosen song to do if you are compromised in that way.
Yeah. And by the way, somebody mentioned too, Olivia Rodrigo is half Filipino. So
is she really?
Adding to the embarrassment of riches of talent that is in that country.
That's funny. I didn't even know that.
Yeah. And by the way, real quick, I mean, once again, this is the same singer that sang "Listen." I mean, totally different. You would never. I mean, you know it's her because she does have this identifiable tone that streamlines through every performance, which is an amazing thing to have.
Yeah.
But the fact that she can switch gears like that so effortlessly and everything, it's just so. And she just does it so well.
Yeah, and by the way, even with her instrument being, I'm using the words compromised, and maybe that's too dramatic of a word, but it's a living instrument, right? So what you go through, what you ate, what you drank, how well you slept, what is your mood, if you're sick, if you're dealing with allergies, it's always subject to something. So there's a compromise isn't unusual for any singer. It's inevitable, but she's still perfect pitch. She is her clean riffs, everything. There's nothing compromised in her skill. Like it's super clear as day is what she's capable of with her instrument. But to me, there's just that kind of adds to it. Plus the microphone she's using, unlike a lot of the handhelds, has a larger diaphragm. It almost looks like a large silver coin behind that mesh that you see. I don't really have anything to take apart here to show you. But the larger the diaphragm is, the more sensitive it is to sound pressure. So you get to hear more layers of everything that's taking place. So that's why we can hear even more of what's taking place at her larynx in this particular performance.
Somebody said here that she had a vocal tumor at 11 years old and she's had problems with vocal nodules.
Ooh, interesting. I'm curious about that. I'll have to look more into that.
Yeah.
Lights, stop signs, I still see your face in the white cars, front yards, can't drive past the places we used to go to, 'cause I still really love you, babe. Ooh. Sidewalks we cross, I still hear your voice in the traffic. We're laughing over all the noise. God, I'm so blue, we're so through, but I still really love you, babe. Ooh. And I know we weren't perfect, but I never felt this way for no one. And I just can't imagine how you could be so okay now that I'm gone. 'Cause you didn't mean what you wrote in that song about me. 'Cause you said forever, now I travel alone past your street. You said forever, now I drive alone past your street.
Yeah. To start and end that precisely.
Like minutes later.
She has to have some sort of internal mechanism where she recognizes like the right pitch. I mean, whether she has perfect pitch or not, I feel like she might, because she's just, or the relative pitch is just so on that she's, but
highly developed. Yeah.
I mean, to go like from, 3.5, 4 minute song and not deviate at all and come back to just the right moment. It's like there's a recognition there, and for me it's like that resonance. That's like, okay, this is what a B flat feels like. This is what it feels like.
There has to be that internal awareness.
There's got to be something, because she recognizes that frequency or something. That's crazy.
Yeah.
And listen, I love what I love about music. What makes it magic for me is the combination is the melody and the chords. That context, that relationship together. That's just what I'm drawn to.
Right.
And then the melody is obviously really important, and then the lyrical content. So I'm always going to love the chord structure below it, but that acapella is so cool, because like you were saying, you hear every
detail with this, just awesome.
Yeah.
So I can see people very much approve of the hint of what's coming next. Of course, we see Regine on screen. This is showdown of Mariah Carey songs with Regine and Morissette. My expectations are very, very low. Surely this can't be good.
Oh my gosh. Two queens.
Leah, thank you so much for the super chat. If you and I appreciate the request so much. We have everything. If you're just joining us, we already have everything selected for today, but we'll add that to our list for more requests. Also, be sure to put them in the comments after the live stream. But thank you very, very much. Appreciate that. If you can't contribute, again, please, the likes and the shares and the comments all help us grow. So that's a great way to participate and help. So
and tell your friends.
All right.
Please tell your friends.
Tell your friends. Shall we dive into this piece? I don't know if this is... I'm going to put the transparency on just to be careful. I apologize, guys. The link will be in the description after to go watch the original if for some reason you haven't seen this already. That way we're not getting in trouble.
Play it safe.
Well, why did it do that? That didn't do the transparency. That button. I have new buttons. I'm confusing myself. This is 5 years ago, it looks like.
It's rude to love you, then my heart just won't let me be right. 'Cause I'm drowning in you, and I won't pull through without you by my side. I give my all to have just one more night with you. Your body next to mine, 'cause I can't go far living in memory of a song. I give my all tonight. Give my all to just for
the opening verse, you can hear, we've always known she has a Mariah Carey influence, like mixed in with Regine right next to her and these other amazing artists that have already were wildly successful as she was growing up, mimicking and learning from, right? You really heard that come through, probably subconscious on some level, because you learn the song by listening to the original artist and you pick up things beyond just, okay, here are the notes, here are the lyrics. Mm-hmm. But then when she gets into the chorus, it's like full on Morissette. It's like she kind of like transitions from, okay, here's what I learned from Mariah, and now I'm doing me in that chorus. I just heard like just different choices being made with her, just even the tone and texture and everything like that. So it was a really cool evolution of her voice being represented there for me, hearing that verse to chorus.
I mean, I still heard some Mariah flashes throughout, which that's not a derogatory statement, because we obviously know that she's not just like a Mariah clone. I mean, she's got her own sound. She does
not even close.
She does styles. I mean, way more styles than Mariah did. I mean, Mariah had her thing. I mean, again, I don't want to be derogatory. She was great.
Of course.
She was
masterful
amazing.
Of what she did. Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, that's not an easy person to admit. Like, if you're gonna try to sound like somebody, I mean, that's not an easy person to try to sound like, and she's killing it. I mean, she sounds so good. Yeah, and I just love that music. You know that I love the music from that era, and I just wish, that was still like the
chord
thing.
Progression, everything.
Yeah, it's just the music is so interesting, and the Philippines just seem to still embrace that, which I'm so happy about, because I think it's just quality-wise, just in the writing itself, I just think it's a step above what's going on now,
But it doesn't necessarily translate to mainstream success either. There's a weird balance, and there's exceptions to everything. But
yeah,
conversation for another day. Let's continue. Yes. I'm excited to hear Regine on this. Let's see what the next song is.
Till the bitter end.
I don't know if I know this song.
We had transcend this experience, too painful to talk about. So I hold it in till my heart can mend and be brave enough to love again. A place in time still belongs to us, stays preserved in my mind. Memories with sawdust.
Wow.
How cool is that too? I think we mentioned this before. Like, Regine being an idol, an inspiration for Morissette. Like what that feeling of being able to share this stage with, that's like, you being up there with Paul McCartney or whatever. Yeah, exactly. It's just like, what is that experience like? And now I don't know that.
Trying to get there.
Yeah, I've been fortunate enough to have that experience. so one of my childhood heroes, vocally inspiration, was Ted Neely, and I've had the opportunity to sing with him, and it was just I can't even tell you.
Come true.
But what's interesting too, we're going back, you can kind of hear the Mariah influence. Now, I don't know that song. It's a Mariah Carey Songs is the title, so I'm assuming it was. Regine you didn't even close to being reminded of Mariah, because that wasn't an influence of hers, right? So it's like she had her own influences that probably included like Aretha Franklin or whoever that may have been.
Patti LaBelle, people like that. There's just more that 70s soul singing, I think, in Regine's voice.
Yeah. And
she just, when she goes up to top, she just, talk about the float. It's a different kind of float than Maury's, vibrato that we were talking about in My Immortal. It's got it's soul float. I don't know how else to describe it. It's just
soul float. I think it's a new coin.
Soul float. Like Soul Glow from Coming to America.
From Coming to America, yeah. Soul Glow. I think it's even higher, yeah. Anyway.
Probably.
All right, anyway.
I don't know the song either, actually, Starburst. I don't know the song.
What is the title of it? You guys might have even put it in there. I was so distracted by Kevin, which you all have said goodbye to. Thank you for he was spamming, so he's no longer ever going to be on this channel again.
But what if it's Kevin from Up? You know, that big bird.
He learned to peck out a sentence and repeat. Yes. Then I'm sorry to say that. We thank you for joining, and we hope you still enjoy the reaction, but spamming is not allowed. Run to You. That's the name of the song? Oh, no, Never Too Far. Never Too Far Away. Okay.
I was going to say, I want to run.
Yeah, that's probably a request, which should go into the comments after the live stream. All right, here we go. Let's keep going here.
When you love someone so deeply, they become your life. It's easy to succumb to overwhelming things inside. Lately, I imagine I could keep you under lights, but I understand to hold you. I must open up my hands and watch you rise wings and let fly. You and me come back. Oh, my
Her technique is just... Wow. It's going to sound like an idiot for saying this, but I keep forgetting she can do the whistle tones. I know she can. We react to them every time, but there's so much more candy in her voice and her delivery and her storytelling and her tone. It's weird how I just keep, I just don't need it, but when it's there, it's exciting. But,
yeah,
and of course it's a Mariah Carey song. Of course there's going to be whistle tone. I just still didn't anticipate it.
she has a never-ending palette, an array of tools to use at any given moment.
Let's hear that again.
She's just so good.
Oh. Oh, it's cool. Going monotone there at the end there.
How many times can I say wow in a single show?
I mean, it was probably rehearsed, right? But I feel like in that last moment, Maury was like trying to read Regine's mind, like, okay, where are you going so I can do my riff, like around what you're doing? Because there's so many choices that they're both capable of. It's just kind of like a cool little, like on some level impromptu, right? That was awesome.
It always astounds me with riff monsters like her that, and Regine too. Just like you have to have a musicality to you to be able to do that, to be able to navigate the right riffs over the right chord progressions, and these aren't the easiest songs to do that. There's a lot of stuff going on. This isn't just a typical 4-chord song, and it's like they're just, and it just seems like it just flows out so easily. But when you actually break them down, it's really it's very sophisticated. It's a lot going on there, like musical theory wise.
Right. And it's like, what you do at the piano, but they're filtering it in this instrument. So I would say the same to you, Johnny. If I gave you this chord, like you could do something cool with it, could you not?
I can. I mean, that's cool.
I thought you were going to go into the Doors there for a second.
Hello, I love you, won't you tell me your name?
It's Murray. Okay, all right, we are transitioning into another song, as smooth as ever. We have 2 more for you guys. We have Moon River is up next.
Ooh,
very
classic.
Curious about this. Classic, and then we're closing
People make fun of how old I am on this in this chat, especially today, because I'm like referencing all the old.
Patty LaBelle just bought a coffee and said, "Thanks for remembering me, Johnny."
I don't know if Patty LaBelle's quite the right influence, but I think that there's elements of that. I think it's a tonal thing. I think Diana Ross is the big influence of Regine.
Quite possibly. And also, quick thanks to I just lost it on my phone. Who is the someone else just left a coffee or 2.
Or 3, Richard.
Or
Tito. Oh, Tito.
Thank you, Tito.
Tito. Yeah, just remind me. Tito Jackson passed away.
Really?
Not too long ago. Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that.
From the Jackson 5, yeah.
Was he?
Patty LaBelle, of course.
Was he the oldest of the 5?
No, it's Jackie. And then I think Tito, and then...
Okay, I knew he was older than... Yeah.
Jermaine, and then Marlon and Michael, then Randy. Yeah. Then so on.
Good
Jan's in there someplace.
Little pop quiz.
Yeah.
Pop culture quiz. Well done. Okay. This is Sings Moon River featuring Mr. Ryan Kabyab. Hopefully I'm saying the name right. Wait.
Every time you say that, you sound like an Ewok from Return of the Jedi. It's like, yep. Yep, yep.
I'm pretty sure that's not how you say his name. Ryan, yep, yep.
Yep.
He's not, in fact, not an Ewok, but he's being featured this Friday. We're doing a special on Ryan, just original Filipino music, and Morissette may make an appearance once more. I don't know who is in charge of selecting the songs you guys suggested, but she may show up or not on Friday. We shall see, along with several other artists. But let's check this one out.
Great song. By who and made famous by whom, Richard? Originally, who was the writer? Who was the singer that first did it? No help out there.
I'm scrolling.
I know lots.
Probably not here.
Probably knows.
Yeah, I don't know. Who is it?
That's all. Well, it's the writer is. Not this helps. Baby Elephant Walk. Henry Mancini, and then the singer was Andy Williams, right? Andy Williams? Yeah, I believe.
I think you're mispronouncing James Ingram.
Written by Piavo.
All right, here we go. We want the Moon River video is better. Okay, hold on. We got several people saying there is a better version of this one. All right, so which one do we want here? Let's see what we can find. Whoops. Which one are you saying? Watch different versions. So several of you are on board with this. I'm just trying to find the right one, guys. Uche video. This one? If you guys can confirm if I clicked on the right one or not. This is a mashup cover with Miguel, Adonis, and Dave Lamar. Do I have the right one?
He did the monster mash.
You're saying not to do with this one. You guys are all over the place. You're killing me.
He did the mash. He did the monster mash. The monster mash. It was a graveyard smash. He did the mash. He did the monster mash. He did the mash.
I love you. I love your brain. I love your brain so much.
It's something.
All right, let's watch this one. Is Dave Lamar her husband? I feel like I know the name. Oh, I should be able to watch this.
I'm crossing you in style someday. Oh, dream maker, you heartbreaker, wherever you're going, I'm going your way. Two drifters off to see the world. There's such a lot of world to see.
Amazing.
After the same ride goes in, waiting round the bend, my huckleberry friend, Moon River, and me. Wider than a
Oh, that's cool.
Oh, dream maker, you heartbreaker, wherever you're going, I'm going your way. Two
Congratulations.
drifters off to see the world. There's such a lot of world to see.
husband?
Yeah. So happy. This whole vibe.
It's great. She can teleport too?
That's the morphine kicking in. Assuming this is Tagalog? Listen to a whole album like that. You guys, it is definitely a Christmas vibe throughout the whole thing. Oh, what is this?
Car.
Some bloopers. Merry Christmas. What's on Phil on me? Merry Christmas, yeah.
Gonna go up.
Thank you so much for the super chat.
So we're still on.
So this is put together during COVID.
Obviously, we're not in the steps yet. And then,
or maybe she's doing surgery right after. No, she probably can do that too. Performing surgery.
Vines. Tapos tignan mo to, ang ganda rin ng bottles.
What's tanaw, Tito David? To look? To look?
I didn't know we were getting a documentary.
So we were just here yesterday, and now we're doing it all over again. 900 and what? 30 steps?
930 steps.
But we were smarter today because look. We're wearing shoes.
I wouldn't make it.
Dingy old slippers.
Apparently not.
Kasi bago pumunta dito, sabi kasi ni Moe, hindi mo ako dadamayan sa tsinelas.
Hindi ko naman kasi alam bakit na ganito kalala.
Just a couple more minutes. We're gonna let this play.
Whenever we're planning some kind of shoot or something,
We still got one more song, guys.
always on her first day.
Kind of shows a little more of her personality, so.
May hindi tayo nilabas, no?
Huh?
Na vlog.
Yeah.
Hi, Judith. Thanks for joining.
Behind the scenes po nung ASAP concert presents ko. Grabe. First day.
It is a cool,
That was also the day
candid
my
type of thing.
Yeah.
grandfather
on camera.
It's a crazy day.
make-up pa ako.
Guys,
So is
we still have
this?
so far to go.
That's what I feel like when I go upstairs to get my
Must be
coffee.
Spare.
I'm gonna get the next song video ready.
All right.
Look at the mountain.
I'm gonna put that on mute. Go ahead.
Yeah, just again to go from Mariah Carey riff monster just ripping all over the place to this, to Moon River, which has I didn't hear a hint of a riff at all.
No,
And it's
there was this crooning vibe, just the way she opened her vowels and everything was just. She adapts so well to the different styles.
She does, and I loved the sort of Ella Fitzgerald intro to that. That was so cool. I mean, it wasn't expecting it at all. With my knowledge of the original version, love that approach. And then then she went her own thing, but just like a totally different thing. And it's like everything she does, she's just the best at. She's just got a magic quality to it.
Absolutely amazing.
Man.
All right, so you guys, we're getting lots of comments saying that we can move on to the next one. This is cool though. It's just kind of like behind the scenes and everything, and the country just looks beautiful. So this is one of, there's how many thousands of islands are in the Philippines? We have a lot to visit when we're there. We're hoping to get there next year. That is our hope. Check out these live performances and just at the mall, even if Maury's not performing while we're there. I'm sure there's plenty for us to see.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, what a great song.
I
love the classics.
All right, so next up is And I Am Telling You, looks like a fan cam. This is 2018. Hopefully you got the right one. Over 7,000 islands. That's absolutely amazing. That's incredible. Unmute this.
Each one chock full of amazing singers.
Except for the 5%. That
For the 5%, man.
who
Gotta
still
be rough being you
can.
guys. Gotta be rough.
Oh my goodness. All right, so I appreciate the request again. If you're just joining us, please leave them in the comments after this live stream because we're going to come back for Morphine Part 4 at some point here. So we want to see what is the most requested from there. All right, here we go.
Okay.
Ah. Thank you, Wilma.
Wow. Yeah, love it.
And that. Oh, my cheeks hurt from smiling. And that is why she doesn't need the whistle registers to still completely own the stage from beginning to end.
I don't know what she needs, what she doesn't need. She just is stellar every time. It's like I don't know what. She's just got that X factor quality. She's magic. She's a freaking powerhouse. She's a phenomenon. I don't know.
The projection that she has with, I mean, just if you think about what we just went through in the last 100 minutes, right? First of all, that felt like 15. It was just like, there's just, oh my God. But she went like really low. I don't know where she went at some point. I feel like she went to the E or the
I don't
F.
remember. There was a lot of notes in there. I'd have to hear it again.
Which one sequentially did she do? She's down here, and then we heard her go up to the C7. So you've got the range aspect. You've got all 5 registers: vocal fry, chest, head, falsetto. An insane adaptivity, weird, sudden blend combinations into her whistle register, which is just I'm going to go back and just dissect again on my own. And then the delicate to the big powerhouse, like you're saying, dynamics to projection, in with this, tiny little frame. It's the human instrument is just insane as it is, but then you put the perfect combination of skill set. Obviously there's some genetic aspects here, but the way she nurtured it and developed her skill set over the last, how old is she? She's not even 30. Right? Isn't she like 27 or something like that? It's just Yeah. It's like somebody said like when you can't find the adjective of like, it's like when you use them all when you're watching her. It's just yes. My favorite part, I will say, is when she sang this note. That was my favorite part.
Yeah, I mean, here's the thing. I'm sort of sick of that song at this point. But I love when she does it.
Yeah, like it's like it revitalizes it all the way through.
Yeah.
Oh, she's 28. Yeah, it's just amazing. So she's still got all of her skill sets, but she's just now too in late 20s. She's got like the wisdom of like life experience and stage experience and technology interaction with being in different environments. So she's like just coming to her peak now. You know what I mean? It's just combining all of the things together. It's just
I hope she has a Regine like career trajectory, or just I think Regine has just done it so well. She's some would say she's not in her prime anymore, but she's still amazing. It's like
I want to see her live.
And 30 years later she's still close to the top,
Yeah.
of what she was doing, and that's a pretty miraculous thing to
So
say.
good. Listen, guys, we thank you so much, everyone who joined us today. That is the end of the show. I know there's so many more songs to get to. Wow, that's loud. Hold up. Johnny, you're so loud. I gotta turn you down. This is Johnny singing. We'll have all the links shortly in the description below for everything we checked out today. Again, in the chat, we see requests. Please put them in the comments after so we know what to check out and circle back to. There will be a part 4 or 5 to 1 million. I don't know. We can't get enough. You know that. Thank you for your patience, though. It took a long time to get here because we have so many other awesome artists to check out. And we do hope we see you Friday. TGIFF. And thank you to all of our Thronely members who helped us out.
And have a Merry Christmas to... That doesn't make sense. Merry Christmas. Have a Merry Christmas to you.
You know what?
Whatever.
It works.
End it.
It works. Bye.